Well, hello everyone. Hopefully you can hear me okay. We're just going to do a quick stream today as it's Sunday, it's Valentine's, and we're going to get Sunday lunch. Uh, so I've been playing about with this 486 now for probably a month on and off, and it's been a bit of a mission. But the first motherboard I had wouldn't fit the case properly. I think it's a bespoke motherboard for some sort of pre-built system, but it's an AT form factor kind of. It did fit an AT case, but not very well. Undocumented motherboard, undocumented jumper settings. It had a 66 megahertz CPU in it, and it worked fine. It was okay, um, but I couldn't put another CPU in it because I don't know what the jumpers do. I don't even know if it accepts another jumper. But it was a socket 2 motherboard rather than a socket 3. With a socket 2, it's only got 5 volt and not 3.6, which means it's difficult to get some of the new AMD processors in there, and you can't play with all the CPUs that I wanted to play with. So I bought another motherboard. Bought another couple of CPUs, and this is finally what we have now. Is it going to tell me anything if I reboot it? I don't think it is. The config sys is messed up, and so is autoexec bat, but not that that matters particularly. And audio is a little bit spurious as well. If I put my Sound Blaster card in, the system won't boot for some bizarre reason. There we go, 160 megahertz. So it's running a Yamaha Sound Blaster card. It's a no-name card. It doesn't really say much on it at all, but it is a ISA sound card, and it's all I've got at the moment, so that's what we're using. So, what can 160 megahertz do? Now, I never had 160 megahertz back in the day on a 486. The fastest I ever got to was probably an AMD 80 megahertz, which would not overclock in any way, shape or form. I think you could get it to boot at 100 occasionally, but it usually froze up. So this is running on 4 volts now, with a clock speed, with a bus speed at 40 megahertz. So this is running at 160. It's 133 running at 160. It will not go to 200. I've tried. Anywho, so what do we got? I'm just going to try a few games, and I'm not going into any great depth. I don't have a mouse, a serial mouse at the moment, so I can't... What's wrong with that? CD Doom 1. Yeah. So I can't play any decent games, really, because a lot of stuff used mice, and I don't have a mouse. Hey, Mike. The retro engine. Everyone had a P166 Dell, which I think was a 166 megahertz chip. Yeah, that's a Pentium, though. This is a 486, quite a different entity altogether. You didn't see 486 at 160 megahertz back in the day. AMD did release one in very small numbers, which no one's ever seen. But yeah, plenty of Pentiums at 166, no 486s, unfortunately. So I'm just going to play a few games this afternoon for half an hour. The sound's not working properly. It's working on one speaker louder than the other, but I just want to see it running and doing a few things. Yeah, the Pentium 166 was quite a revolutionary chip. It was everywhere, wasn't it? I hired one back in the day. Great chip. 486 is rather more limited. Who doesn't love Doom? Everybody loves Doom, don't they? And I especially like the fact I don't have to do anything, which is even better. I've just clocked this up from 133 to 160, so if it freezes, crashes, or blows up or melts, that's just the way it is. I'd be interested to know whose playthrough this was, see, because that's a bit of an error just there. Rocket launcher. It's a double-edged sword, wasn't it, in Doom, a rocket launcher? You'd get yourself in serious bother. Doom's not going to tell us much, let's face it. Let's face it, Doom can run on a 486-25. So let's get out of this drive altogether. We'll go over to D. I've had all kinds of issues with this machine. It's running on CF cards now. The motherboard IDE ports detected the CF cards, but then corrupted them, which consumed a whole day of me trying to work out why it was corrupting them. And eventually I had to run an XT to IDE adapter in the ISA port, which then recognised 2 gigabit CF, and away we went. So the obligatory test, can't speak today, of any computer back in the DOS days, early DOS days, was Quake, of course, which is Quake to launch, isn't it? Yep. And you would get all kinds of stuttering sound problems if it wasn't fast. It wasn't really recommended for a 486. This is really a Pentium class game, unless you've got a super fast 486. How's the sound, by the way? Is it too loud, too crackly, too distorted? Sounds loud to me, but I've got it going through the monitor. Runs so well, it's fantastic for a 486 really. The go key, you know where that is, in the water. I do remember buying this from PC World, the weekend of release. I think did it come in a black box? Black card box? I think it did. The retro engine sounds okay as far as I can tell. Thank you very much. So what stuff do you do then, Mr. Retro Engine? I'll have to check out your channel. I've resisted doing MS-DOS stuff for the last, well, forever really. I don't do MS-DOS stuff purposely because everyone does MS-DOS and well, PC stuff anyway. But I feel that DOS stuff now is so old that it sort of falls into my retro remit. So I've been on the lookout for a 486 system for a couple of years, kind of. Is it okay to say I was never a fan of Quake? I thought it was too dark, too grey and too brown. Retro Engine, early stuff, Amiga, 64 and Specky. Yeah, me too. Me too. This is great for a live stream. Yeah, it is, yeah. The demo is good for a live stream. I don't have to do anything. It's fantastic. Pretty sure I completed Quake. There's a lava monster or something at the end, isn't there? I forget now. Just reminded me of seeing the lava pit. Next step, of course, would be to stick a video card in and see how it performs with some GL graphics. But that's another stream and another month of messing about, probably. I played a few of these, but not a 486. I think I was with Amiga at this point. Yeah. Well, I sort of I was Amiga all the way through and through. I was Commodore all the way through and through. Up until I saw, I think it was Warcraft. I didn't really see Doom, I don't think, but I saw Warcraft somewhere, and Rebel Assault, and I thought, that looks amazing. Got to get me one of those PC things. So me and my pal, we built a 486 out of parts. Well, I bought a 386 first, but we bought a 486 later. And away we went. Okay, Quake, too loud. We'll have to do a time demo on that later. So, Quake, let's just pick a few at randoms. I haven't played any of these. I don't know if they work. If they don't work, then tough titty. Install? Do I have to install it? Oh. Oh, you're not asking me for a mouse, are you? I want to start a new installation. Yes, please. Automatic installation. CD drive test. You'll be lucky it's not connected. This could be an error. I should have just typed Mega Ray, shouldn't I? Okay, 486, 256 VGA, Sound Blaster, no mouse, no joystick, extra memory, yep, okay. I want to start game now. Oh, I'm not seeing that intro for a long time. Is it Cryo or something? Bloody hell, that takes me back.
VWBT is proud to present the show that squashes reality like a bug. That's right, you better be ready to make a race.
Will you take a look at that? VWBT did, and poured billions of dollars into building this superb Sunset Boulevard Speedway. Going down! Some of the local residents were a little concerned about having a racetrack right outside the windows. So we said, it's a virtual structure, right? You only think you see it. Well, you're not gonna believe this, but a hardcore complainers continued causing trouble. Well, you'll be glad to know we finally put their minds at rest. For a very long time indeed. Here in New San, you'll get to know the Vultures. They're a speed gang with a lot of rage, and they like to liberate those strong feelings by smearing people across the highway. Their pack leader calls himself Jailbait. He's seen your picture, Enforcer, and he's got some interesting plans for your face. It's time to select your Mega Race machine, Enforcer. Look at those beauties. Go ahead, help yourself.
Okay, Retro Ranger. I've forgotten how great these looked. Would have been on a CR2 monitor too. Yeah, it would. ZX Renew. Hello, Peter. How are you doing, sir? Speech is a bit quiet in the FMV. Ah. Oh, am I on? Don't want to play it particularly, but oh, there we go. Get out of the way. Oh, balls. Dropping the keyboard. Come on, I'm Mega Racing. This runs really well. I'm surprised. I'd quit if I knew how. There we go. Shifting Q. Wipeout prototype. It does look a little bit Wipeout, doesn't it? The virtual television show The Future is available now. For more information, contact your local retailer. In case of difficulties, phone us now. Okay, fair enough. So, Mega Race, Quake, Calm demo. Calm. So presumably, set up first. Always set up your sound card. Auto detect. Better. Error. MIDI must be detected. Select MIDI. What would it be? Let's just get a Sound Blaster. Okay. Sound Blaster Pro. Nope. Sound Blaster 16. There is a theme here. It's a Yamaha card actually, but none of those. Or 32. Ooh. Nope. I should really pay more attention to when you set up your sound card. I thought it was 388. Anyway, who cares? Cancel. No. Cancel the cancel. Okay. So how do you start? Calm. Or demo. Register now. No, I don't want to register now. I think this, I don't remember playing this on 486. This was Pentium era, wasn't it? Not sure. That's going to be, oh, there we go. Seems slow already. Everyday carnage. Hang on to your helmet. Fair enough. So this will be the last one. My lunchtime in a moment. Now it's stopped raining. So what are you guys up to this afternoon? Are you having a good day? Doing some loading. This is a big game. This is going to run like a dog. If it ever loads. It's loading from CF, so I've not actually got any indication of what it's doing. There's no noise to say it's grinding away, and there's no light flashing. But I guess it's loading. Who knows? Yeah, early FMV always had sound with little hiss to it, like Seventh Guest and Mega Races, it seems. Costco directly, Peter. You know how to live a life.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
Oh, God, can't remember what the keys are. You can learn, I'm driving. Yeah, goddamn mother cooker. Get off me. Get off. Yeah. Will you get off me? Oh. Oh, for God's sake. Don't load in again. It takes too long. Oh. Exactly. Is that it? One go and you're out. Oh, takes too long. What time is it? past. Go on, we'll have another go. Might load in faster this time. And that'll do for this video, and we'll come back later. Well, perhaps not later today, but later in the week, and we'll play some more games. Try to relive some memories of the DOS days. But Carmageddon, I used to play this loads. And Carmageddon 2. Well, that was definitely Pentium era. I do have a Pentium overdrive chip for this once it starts to show its age a little bit. We have a Pentium overdrive. Wherever the camera is, there we go. And this is I think it's a 100 megahertz. So that should boost the system a little bit. Come on, Carmageddon. Too slow. Of course, it's running through an XD IDE. Right. Know what we're doing now.
4, 3,
Go.
2, 1, go!
Come on, get out of the way. Oh, 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 oh. Bet that hurts. Don't know which way I'm going. This way? Ooh. Goddamn mother cooker. Ah, a cunning stunt. Ooh. Playing this with a number pad, it's more more difficult than I remember. Mommy! It's a fraction too slow. Oh. Oh, pushing the 4x6 a little bit too far there. 30 different races. Network. Oh, I never played Network on it. Interplay. Superb. Really good. Okay, what else have we got? Half past. One more quickly. Must be able to change the keys on that. I don't like using the numpad, it's too difficult. Right, one more. IndyCar 2. NASCAR. Let's go NASCAR. Keep a racing theme set up, obviously. Sound Blaster. Oh, I think it's 5, not 7. General MIDI. Not sure if any of that's correct, but I think it is. No, mo. Interactive demo, self-running demo. Oh yeah, that's right. I did play this. I played this yesterday. Right, I'm not bothered with that. It's a bit rubbish. Let's go for... Ooh, what should we go for? I suppose it's got to be Duke, hasn't it, to finish? 3D Duke version 1.3, I guess. Oh, install. Okay. Oh. Let's go to D. Duke 3D, please. Duke Nukem 3D Shareware 1996 3D Realms. Fantastic, look at that. Who remembers this? This is when games came on floppy disk, kids. These were the crazy days. Disk 5. Awesome. 5 floppies. Minimum requirements 486 with VGA, 8 MHz of RAM, recommended system 486 66. The local bus video. Oh, PCI local bus. Okay. C to finish installing. So this should go like stink then if we can run it on a 486 66. We're almost, well, we are double it. I'll have to get some benchmarking software as well. I'll just clock this one down to 66 megahertz and see how it compares. It seems funny setting a computer up and having to mess about with jumpers. I've not done that for, God knows, 20 years. Having to know the voltages and bloody bus settings. It's ridiculous. How PCs ever took off, I don't know. Sound. Yep. Sound Blaster. Yep. Choose music. Yep. Screen. Better go small. Ooh, should go large. Mine's VESA 2. Don't give me no shiz. Let's give it a go. That's where the screen goes crazy because it's not VESA 2 compliant. You have run Duke Nukem one time. VESA driver not supported. Oh well, it's worth a try. Didn't you have to use was it Vibe or something? I can't remember. You have run Duke Nukem 2 times. kick ass and chew bubblegum.
Let's rock.
Let's rock.
Damn, those alien bastards in the pave are shooting up my ride.
Hey Matthew, how you doing? Has your board got a VESA slot? I'm sure I picked up a couple in that hall. No, it's a PCI board, this one, Peter. What's the jump key? I've forgotten. Oh, yeah, there you go. Oh, I can't remember how to do it. It's somewhere up there. Attack of the biker bimbos. Oh, sorry, VESA graphics cards, not VLB. Yeah, I've got quite a few. I've got. I'll probably stick a Voodoo in it. I've got a few. ATI. I think it's an ATI Max 64 or something. This one, or an M. I'm not sure what it is, to be honest. Did have an ISA card in it initially, but it's too slow. Sister Act 2. Thought there was somebody in there.
I needed that. Groovy.
Well, I think that'll do for this particular play. Rescue the orbiting space station. Rescue it? Why would you rescue it? Okay, I think that'll do for now. Yeah, let us know what VESA graphics cards you've got them, Peter, and we'll take a look. But yeah, I've got to have a few. I've got a PCI graphics card in there at the moment. ATI something or another. Let's reboot, see if it tells me. Probably won't. No, that was it. Flicked on and off. Yeah. Anyway, that'll do, guys. Thank you very much. Thank you for your time, and I'll see you next time. Have a good weekend, and bye for now.